very English. All the names are from England. Yarmouth, Harwich, Chatham. That's like 1744. Very old church. 1730, that house.
Look at this, still in the ground, from inside, and like do this. You know?
Okay.
Look, try this. It's like soft one. Russians are crazy.
No. It's slowing down to appreciate nature and stop to smell the roses. Relationship, provenance, it is like a museum. This is so smart. This is old vinyl from Argentina when I lived there. These are,
I suppose I know them.
oh,
Just because of folk songs, that's why.
I mean, family. Oh yeah, they were all master mariners. There's another Russian.
Balalaika orchestra.
Yeah, see, I was trying to learn Russian. This is 40 years ago.
Alexei Kennedy. You're Alexander. You like Alex? Maybe no.
Только Alexei, Alex only, not Alexander. In Spanish, they call me Alejandro.
Alejandro.
Because
yeah.
Alex no existe. These are wonderful. I mean, Russian, and of course, a movie that influenced Dr. Zhivago. Daniel Nickerson, Dennis Port, 1870. Grandfather's oldest brother, lost at sea in a famous storm. He was born two houses down. This was her headband, and kindergarten teacher. These are little kids, and she always wore it in her hair. She was at 87 when she died. She was still a good-looking lady. You know, I mean, I never married because I could never find anybody just like my mother. And she was part American Indian, and that's the Wampanoag Indian bead. You know, I'm part American. It's just a tribe of Indians that were around here, and the Nickersons married into them. 1/64th, not much. But yeah, Moscow Evenings. That was a good tune, and you just pluck it, and it just more we are together.
St. Petersburg.
Yeah, there's a good. I have a master's degree in Latin American affairs. Some of these they're old books, but they're very much about Russia. You know, the Soviet strategy. He was my boss in the government. This is when I was in the government, when Reagan met Gorbachev. I saw him bear hunting with the Politburo. Yeah, my father wanted me to have this book, and he gave it to me. This was 40 years ago. You know,
Can you look at it?
yeah.
Soviet Federated Socialist Republic, Siberia. It's the biggest one.
It's an old map, but this is the dining area. London, Buenos Aires, Mississippi, Rosario, Argentina. That's the city I lived in. That's where Che Guevara was born. Barnstable County Fair. Totally Welsh. That's the college my mother went to. This guy is almost 40 years. But yeah, this is curious.
want to see the TV here. I mean modern TV.
Modern, well, I had, okay. Old people's. This is added in 1936. This guy, a good man,
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Oh, you work with the Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. I did, 20 years. I started with Jimmy Carter. I stayed with Ronald Reagan. Wrote speeches for George Bush the first. And then I did 20 years and got out. I became construction. And I came home to my mother and built that river house. I'm just happy I bounced around, did so many things.
Mm-hmm. Under Khrushchev.
There's another one.
Khrushchev
Remembers, and he wrote that. I don't know.
Survive until 1984.
And that was 35 years ago.
Russia is good.
Yeah. Oh, so much work to do here. See, here you get a lot of people walking, and it's a little more lively than the river.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my Singer sewing machine.
Швейные машины. Деньги.
Компания Zinger. I got that in St. Petersburg. Oh yeah, let me show you real quick. This is when I bought this house. This just for a second. This I just don't be afraid. It's down here, but this wasn't here. This wasn't here. I'll put a light on. So
It's like in a horror story. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's
Wow.
It's this is where water. This is a very old. This window is 220 years old, and that's the wood that is 200 years old. Recycled. Okay. Well, last on the stop is upstairs. When I'm not at the river house, I will be upstairs. Yeah. Be careful. This is the way ship stairs are, in the 1840s. So come on up. Don't be afraid. This is.
Wow.
This is. I collect antique rifles. I'm licensed. Don't ever be afraid. This is my younger brother that died. He was a good man in Yemen. Strange disease.
Are you hunting?
I do hunt. I do, but I collect antique rifles.
Yeah.
And these are from Yemen, and Frederick, Virginia, because of many battles.
We're like, a tourist.
You're in a museum.
Yeah.
No, I love history. And I'm still healthy. I travel, I go to museums, I collect souvenirs, rifles. This is the same business college Donald Trump went to.
Wharton.
My school.
Oh, look at this. It's Tatar.
Yes, that came
She's a Tatar.
Kazakhstan. Yeah.
And this Russian. And this also Russian.
Right. Yeah, lumber students gave me that. Both of them. This is a battle flag from France in 1918. Just Greece. That's England. Oh, that's Slovakia. That's the richest man, John D. Rockefeller. He created the oil empire. Old stamps, coins. Oh no, Roosevelt. This is the first car I had. Family uniforms. This is a girl's dress. My mother wore this
Wow.
100 years ago. But she would be 100 years old this year, 2018. She was born in 1918. She was a great mom, I tell you. I like history and culture, and father was a major. That's the major. This is from my motorcycle days. You know, and in high school 50 years ago, this was the fashion, you know. Everybody wore a...
Лиля, как тебе?
18th Tower of London, which made all the guns that I've collected. This is a castle in Wales that my bedroom window looked out over. Oystermouth Castle. These are... My mother would meet my grandfather at Grand Central Station, probably about 1939. She was in college. She would visit her father. She loved her father, you know. She would take the train there, and they would meet in Grand Central Station.
Мы посетили дом нашего хозяина, нашего дома Кеннеди Алекса.
В общем, мы набрали
Было
чайников.
классно. Мы набрали чайников, мы набрали кастрюль.
That thing I call like the culture exchange. What's the main aim of this program, work and travel program?